The Colonial pipeline attack. Let's talk about it. Hey, so before we get into this story, I just want to ask you guys to hit the like and subscribe button and also that notification icon. That'll let you know when I got new content coming out. So for those of you who don't know, the Colonial pipeline is supposed to be the largest fuel pipeline in the United States, spanning from Texas all the way up to New Jersey. Well, on May 7th, the pipeline allegedly fell victim to a ransomware attack, which halted all operations, with the exception of a couple of the branches that could operate manually. The name of the group that deployed the ransomware onto the pipeline is called DarkSide. I swear I can't make this up, folks. And guess what country they conveniently hail from? You guessed it, Russia. You know, as reported to us by our alphabet boys. Now, with this pipeline out of commission like this is going to have a huge effect on gas prices and the availability of gas, diesel, and other fuels, you know, until the pipeline's back up and running, whenever that is. Now, earlier today, I went to the Colonial Pipeline website just to see what their statements were about the situation, and I wanted to share it here on the video. But when I came back to it, this is what I was welcomed with. How about that? The entire website's down. I guess we're at the mercy of CNN, the White House, and other news agencies to tell us what's what. And speaking of the White House, they were more than happy to offer the Colonial pipeline a hand in securing their virtual infrastructure. Want to hear it? Here it go.
This weekend's events put the spotlight on the fact that our nation's critical infrastructure is largely owned and operated by private sector companies. When those companies are attacked, they serve as the first line of defense, and we depend on the effectiveness of their defenses. To improve the cybersecurity of our critical infrastructure, the Biden administration has already launched a high-priority initiative to collaborate with our private sector partners to harden our defenses and to build our nation's resilience.
So building on Liz's comments, as you know, on Friday, Colonial shut proactively its pipeline operations as a precautionary measure to ensure ransomware would not spread to its sensitive operational networks. In response, we're taking a multi-pronged and whole-of-government response to this incident and to ransomware overall. First, we're actively engaged with the company and offered support as needed to restore their systems. Right now, they've not asked for cyber support for the federal government, but we remain available to meet their cybersecurity needs.
The 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help."
And it gets even weirder, folks. The group that's responsible for the attack apologized and said they promised to ransom less controversial targets in the future. Look, this could be a legit attack on America's infrastructure and our fuel system, but I'm a bit skeptical, given the fact that they killed the Keystone pipeline and they're pushing for this so-called Green New Deal and trying to have fossil fuels gone by 2020, whenever the hell they said. Like I always say, the government ain't beyond creating an issue just so they can create a solution to the issue that they created.
You never want a serious crisis to go to waste. And what I mean by that, it's an opportunity to do things that you think you could not do before.
Anyway, I'm gonna continue to follow this story, and if anything else pops up, I'll let you know. But until then, y'all stay up, stay out the way. Happy Tuesday, everybody.